Amazing. I'm happy to be back in Canada. Not really. But since I'm in Canada, I thought I'd bring some tampons for some of the men here. So if there's any here, some of the guys. Okay, this one's for any trans men in the room that might be. This guy. Beautiful to be back. I like what you've done with the place. Living in America now, and it's different. You know, I'm doing shows, and I'm not American. I don't know as much about America. I'm Canadian, but I am racist. And I'm fat, so I've been welcomed with open arms. Especially in Texas. They're like, you know, we don't like Canadians, but at least you're not Mexican. That's the real racism in the States with the Mexicans when they cross the border illegally. And then they get captured by ICE. And then they wrap them in those aluminum foil blankets. It's pretty racist. Like, welcome to America, you're a burrito now. They're like, where are my children? They're like, oh, those little tacos? Little side order? Yeah, they're in a different cage. They're having a good time, though. We gave them a free Kamala Harris children's book. They're flipping through that. They got all kinds of people sneaking through the southern border in America, because everybody wants to live in America. They got Chinese people now sneaking through the southern border. They somehow get to Mexico, and then they sneak through, and they get captured by ICE. Have you seen those videos where they line up the Chinese guys, and they're like, where are you from? The guy's like, oh, Nicaragua. Next guy's like, oh, Colombia. Last guy can't even say. He's like, Venezuela. At least in America, their border crisis is at the border. All right, Canada's crisis at Pearson Airport. And all the customs agents are Indians, so they don't give a fuck. They're like, okay, welcome home, come in, come. We have so many Indians, we have like the same percentage of Indians in Canada as America has black people. So it's, you know, it's safer, but it smells worse. I love Indian people, but even they'll admit, like, even when Indian people walk in a room of Indian people, they're like, oh, shit. And, like, the Indians, they do it when they walk into a room full of white people. They go, oh, my God, smell like shampoo in here. They're using head and shoulder. I'm using balls and asshole. I don't know. A lot of racism out there. I mean, there's a little bit in here tonight, but it's for entertainment purposes. Hotels are racist. You go to the hotel, they got signs in the hallway. Please keep it down in the hallway. Might as well say no blacks allowed at that point. Or they'll have a sign, no cooking in the rooms. That's for Chinese people. They'll bring a hot plate to a Comfort Inn. They will. Well, what? I want to cook a broccoli. Why can't I? I'm gonna boil some water. And then I'm gonna steam a broccoli. It's a steam, there's no smell. Black people love smoking weed in hotels. And white people, we smoke weed in hotels too. We just don't get caught. Because we do it different. White people, we smoke weed in hotels. We're already apprehensive. We're like, fuck, we shouldn't do this. And then we light it for a second. We're like, oh, fuck, put it out. Black people just smoke 15 blunts in there. And they'll leave like the blunt guts on the next to the trash on the carpet. And then when they check out the next day, they get the charge. They're all pissed off. They're like, what do you mean I owe you $250? Is that because I'm black? It's like, yeah, kinda. Smoke 15 blunts in there, man. Chinese guys behind him like, see, they didn't smell a broccoli. That's why you steam a broccoli. You don't smoke a broccoli. They got Chinese people in Texas. And yeah, they're different than our Chinese people because they have guns. And they're proud of it. They're like, see that? That's why I moved to Texas right there. Yeah, to protect my grandmother. My grandmother, she used to live in San Francisco. And the Joel Freud cousin pressed a square button. Well, now I protect my grandmother in Texas. Yeah, that's why I moved to Texas. To shoot a black person. Riggery. No, Chinese people do not fuck around in Texas. They're like, you come within the 6 feet, the mask come off, the gun come out. That's how they practice at the range. Just woo, woo, woo. That's how I shoot him, and then I don't get the COVID. Bang! Oh! But I'm not actually racist. We all have our moments. We all have our moments. Like for me, I'll be watching the news, and they'll come on, and they'll be like, family of 4 dead in a car accident. And for some reason, I picture them being white. And I picture like the blonde wife and the cute kids. And like, I feel bad. But then they'll come on 5 minutes later and be like, it was an international student from Mumbai going the wrong way on the 401. And I'm like, whew. Thank God. I almost had to feel bad about that. That was... Whew. Or they'll come on, they'll be like, they were black. I'm like, probably speeding. Right? What kind of Hellcat was it? Was it a Challenger or a Charger? Oh, it was a Durango. There you go. It's never Chinese people. Chinese people never die in car accidents. They cause them. Right? Then they look in the rear view and go, oh, that looked really bad. Oh, it's okay. It's a haircut. It's a haircut. I did it for my grandmother in San Francisco. Well, people are worried. People are worried right now about World War III. And they're worried that the West, we're not going to win. You know, because the troops are all trans and gay and fucking retarded. But personally, I think a trans, a gay, and a retard could beat up a Chinese guy. No, everybody's so confused with the trans thing, but it's like, wait till the war happens. It's going to be an asset. Get a dude with a wig popping up. The Chinese are like, is that a boy or a oop? Is that a transgender? It's going to be our whole strategy when we go to war. It's going to be like, all right, the trans are going to flank from the left. And then we're going to send everybody who does Uber Eats up the middle. The trans thing is causing a lot of problems for companies, Planet Fitness. They got in trouble. They lost $400 million on the stock market because a trans person went in the women's washroom and it wasn't a good one. Like it was just me with a pink towel on. My balls hanging out like, what, you never seen a vagina before, bitch? You don't like that? You don't like that? And so a woman took a picture of the guy, or a girl, depends who you vote for, and went to the front desk to complain. And you know the people who work at Planet Fitness are like, we don't give a fuck. They look at the picture and they're like, listen, we're going to cancel your membership for trying to make me do something. And this lady filmed it, it went viral, it was all over the internet, and people were commenting, they're like, this is woke policy at work. I'm like, no, this is a $10 a month gym membership. If you're paying $10 a month, you're gonna see some nuts in the women's washroom. Like for $10 a month, you're lucky if you don't step on a fucking needle in the shower. 400 million on the stock market. And I'm thinking, who the fuck is buying Planet Fitness stock? Like, what's this guy's portfolio? Like, I got Planet Fitness, I got Staples. Just picked up some Red Lobster. I always thought Planet Fitness was for black people. That's why all the machines are grape flavored. But for real, 20% of Gen Z in America is gay. 20% of Gen Z in America is gay. People can't believe it there. They're like, how could this happen in America? It's like, wow. Have you seen how morbidly obese the women are? I'm just saying, go to a Target. You're like, see that? Yeah, I'd rather suck a dick than have to get her out of that chair. How do you even fuck one of those women in the scooters? You gotta flip them upside down in it like you're fixing a bicycle? All right, let's take a wheel off here. Can you feel that? Just saying, I'm an ally. I'm an ally. But that's the crazy thing is that people have no money. And to me, the conservative guys seem that they want to like fix stuff, like make people rich. And then the liberal people are just like, what about the trans? And like, somebody needs to, at some point, stand up and be like, nobody gives a fuck. And then we just move on. I'm just saying, what do you wake up in the morning worrying about? Do you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, are trans people okay today? Oh, you're like, fuck, I need fucking plastic bags, $85. What the fuck is... Every time I go to Sobeys, they fucking... Indian spits in my rotisserie chicken. Like, things are so bad that even women are looking around going, fuck, I probably shouldn't have the right to vote. They're just walking, it's only Indians. They're like, I think this is my fault, actually. Like, I like Trump. I like Trump. Think whatever you want, but, I like Trump because I have a dad. And if you have a dad, everything Trump says, you're just like, oh shit, that's my dad. Yeah, my dad said that last week. That's fucking... Whereas Kamala's like, oh, mom's drunk again watching CNN. That fucking bitch. Can we stop this madness? Liberals are always correcting you. It's Kamala. You're like, are you sure? They're like, no. But I know that you're wrong. Well, Kamala is not going to do a good job because she's a woman. As we know, women, not great at doing stuff. Remember what happened with the Secret Service? Female pilots? How do you feel when you see that? Fear. You feel fear. Even women do. They see that and they're like, oh, fuck. And the female pilots, they're so into it, right? They like stand and look at all the passengers and like, it's like, get in that room, bitch. Figure this shit out. I'd rather a trans pilot than a female pilot. Because at least at one point, she knew how to fly. People want to tell me not to like Trump. They're like, how can you like a guy that said, grab her by the pussy when you have a daughter? I'm like, well, how do you think I'd make her mother come? Or they'll be like, how can you like a guy that cheated on his wife with a porn star? I'm like, do I really look like I don't think that's cool? But if the war starts, whatever. I'm going to blame the Jews. I mean, it is their fault. But... Is it a genocide? I don't know. All I know is if there's any group who should be allowed to do one. Let them have it. Right? It's like, my dad beat me, I beat my kid. It's not genocide. It's called gentrification. Okay? It's a little more upscale than that. We're trying to get the first Starbucks in Ramallah, and unfortunately, some children need to die for that. All right, that's the tougher material tonight. Like everybody hates a Jew till you get arrested. Then you're like, I need one of these motherfuckers. Like, I need a Rosen something. You get arrested, they give you a lawyer, you're reading it, and you're like, Devontae. Fuck, I guess I'm going to jail. And Jews will defend anybody. They'll have a whole law firm be like, welcome to Rosenstein and Rosenstein Law Firm, specializing in Palestinian protest arrests. Arrested in a Palestine protest? Call 1-800-I-NEED-A-JEW today. And we'll get you back on the street faster than you can say from the river to the... Okay. But people are like, Jews around the world. It's like, well, who else do you want doing that? Indians? Can't even run a fucking Tim Hortons. Okay. If Islam is such a great religion, then how come the capital of Pakistan is called Islamabad? Is anybody questioning this? Imagine the capital of Israel was just called Jews are bad. Jews would still go. They'd be like, every year we go to Jewsabid. They shorten the name to like, oh, beautiful beaches in Jewsabid. We love Jewsabid. Couple rockets, but every rocket you see, that's 20 kids dead for them. No, I was at I was in New York City. I went to the Freedom Tower, and I got in the elevator to go to the top floor. It's like a lookout, and there's a Muslim woman in there with like the full niqab. In the elevator to go up, and I'm looking at her like, come on. You know why they built this, right? I don't know if you've been there. The elevators have like TV screens in them, so you can watch, and it like shows you go up the elevator as like New York gets built around you. And it's really cool. But like the whole time, everybody's looking at each other like, well, so when's the plane hit in this fucking video? And the Muslim woman's like, any minute now. I was at the mall. I saw like 15 women in burqas come in. And I'm just thinking, like, where the fuck are they shopping? Not a lot of options. Right? Sunglass Hut. Foot Locker. Lids. Maybe Lids. We could... I guess they're just lost looking for Fabricland or something. Fabricland. Fabricland. It's nice that there's women here tonight. No, I just think women... You're not nice enough. It's different. Okay, if you have like a Filipino wife, it's different, right? Because then you come home, she does the feet. She does... Right, you date a Filipino, it's like dating a personal support worker. It's incredible. She's fucking wiping your ass and jerking you off. And like, is this okay, Mr. Bankas? And I'm like a little to the left, actually. A little to the... I don't know, ladies. It's It's tough to date you because you all have you have the ick now. You get the ick. You know what the ick is? It's like when you're like as a guy, you're dating a woman, you do something inconsequential you don't notice, and she notices and she gets turned off. Like you can have your pocket inside out all night, and she sees that, and she's like, "Oh, I'm never sucking that guy's dick ever." Yeah. But women, you don't realize men get the ick too. As soon as we come. Just saying, ladies, when we break up with you, we don't, we miss the sex and that's it. Like when we miss you, we just see your butthole like this close to our eye. Like we'll just have flashbacks of your butthole and we're just like, fuck, miss that little guy. Or you'll have a flashback to the time she blew you in the Jeep or some shit like that. We're not sitting there being like, fuck, I wish I was being yelled at in the kitchen right now. Just saying, ladies, be nicer to us, because guys, we have options. I know, lady, you think you have the options. No, we could go to Thailand. We could, and for $200, we could learn what it really means to be treated properly. Where are you going to go after the divorce, ladies? To India and get gang raped? Can already do that here in Brampton. Just saying, ladies do a lot of, like go to therapy. Just go, because the guys, we can't go. I know a lot of ladies like, yeah, you can. It's like, not with the shit I'm trying to say. I need a Jewish lawyer for that. You can't tell the therapist and be like, I'm going to fucking kill this bitch. If you tell a good Jewish lawyer, he's like, as long as it's not in writing. It's tough. It's tough when you're dating women and guys, we do stupid shit and then we piss girls off. But I think we're always the first to apologize. We're always right there being like, my bad. And there's some women in here like, that's not true. It's like, that's because you don't listen. Because we're always like, I'm sorry, and women are like, I don't accept your apology yet. Yet. What the fuck is that yet? It's like, I want to put you through psychological torture for what you did to me. And then they do shit to you, right? The silent treatment, no sex, whatever it is to fucking make you feel sad. Makes guys feel sad. But you ever with your girl and she's having a really good time? It's almost more annoying. Like you ever take her to a concert or something, she's jumping up and down like, this is so fun. You're like, what I would do to watch you crying on the bathroom floor right now. But Trudeau's a single guy. There's this. You think he's walking around with Sophie's butthole right here? Just Jagmeet's butthole? Jagmeet Singh's butthole is so hairy, it has a turban on it. And everybody says that Trudeau's fucking him, but so let's imagine that for a moment here. Let's just imagine Jagmeet Singh naked, bent over. Justin Trudeau has just removed his back turban. And he's fucking him and he grabs him by the hair, but he fucking pulls the other turban off. And Trudeau feels shame because he's woke, right? He's like, oh my God, Jagmeet. He's like covering his eyes. He's like, oh, I won't look. Jagmeet just looks back and goes, it's okay, put it on. Yeah, that's just an ad for free dental. I've been making fun of Chinese women for a long time. 4 years. You all remember what happened 4 years ago. So during the pandemic, Canada's Dr. Fauci is a Chinese woman. Her name is Theresa Tam, and she was famous because it was hilarious. Everything that Fauci said, but in a Chinese accent, right? Everything, just don't go outside, wear the mask, don't walk your dog after 9 p.m. You could eat a dog, just don't walk a dog. By the way, Chinese people loving that Haitians are eating dogs and cats right now. Chinese people are like, oh, finally, somebody eat a dog, not me. That's why I vote for Donald Trump. It's not an Asian eating cat, it's a Haitian eating cat. So I made fun of her. And then, of course, Olivia Chow, who is... She's the worst. She ran for mayor. I ran as well as a joke. And it's okay. It's whatever. I got 200 votes, which was kind of interesting, but it's fucked up. But... Towards the end, I knew I was going to lose. I was just putting on a wig saying I was Olivia Chow and all that shit. And Olivia Chow, she's famous because her ex-husband, Jack Layton, or she calls him Jack Rayton. He was a famous politician in Canada, and he got caught at a rub and tug, which is very funny because his wife's also Chinese. So she was extra pissed off. She was like, what does she do I can do? She go right there, I go right down. And then Olivia went super viral with the rain tax. She came up with a controversial tax for the rain. She's like, well, the rain fall on the... Oh, let me explain with a song. The easy breezy spider where the water spout. Okay, the rain. You know how her face is like falling to one side? The water spider. Okay, the sun drop all the rain. And then you pay your tax. So I did that. And then news came out of China that they were making half human, half monkey hybrids in a laboratory in Wuhan, China. So I downloaded Snapchat and did the monkey face filter and made a few videos where I was like, I am the half human, half monkey animal hybrid from a laboratory in Wuhan, China. And then I would just do dumb shit, like I'd be at the airport and I'd be like, oh, happy Juneteenth to all the black people. So I did all that, and now we're here. We're selling out a lot of shows, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Done a lot of comedy. I've 13 years. And, well, yeah, it's whatever, but I've done a lot of bad shows. This was not a bad show. This was a good show. Like, I've performed for just 3 Jamaican women in a Jamaican restaurant in Oakville for $150. They said it was going to be packed, and then it was just 3 Jamaican ladies. No proper mic. It was just a karaoke machine. And every time I like, they were religious, so every time I swore, they were just like, "Oh Lord Jesus, don't mishear that, my goodness gracious." And at one point, a cop came in to buy jerk chicken and just saw me trying to do stand up there, and just we made eye contact. And I'm like, "Yeah, man, this is a bad gig. That's what this is." Stayed in hotels that you can't even rent anymore because it's all only for refugees. I stayed in a hotel. The room number was 085, and the guy's like, "Yeah, it's a basement suite." I'm like, "How the fuck?" He's a young guy. I'm like, "How am I gonna get pussy if I take a girl back to the lobby of the hotel? I go to the elevator, I push down." No, my mom would have been proud. My mom passed away not that long ago. Yeah, she was put down by the Trudeau government. No, my mom, she had dementia and pancreatic cancer, so I wanted to put her down. So I asked the doctor about it. I was curious. I was like, she's got pancreatic cancer. She's got dementia. Like, would she qualify for MAID? And he was like, no. I was like, what would it take? I felt like I was doing a real estate deal. I was like, how do we get this over the line here? What are the margins on my mom's death? Can we? And he goes, okay, we would do it under one condition. I was like, what's that? He's like, if we do it if she was trans. So right before my mother passed away, we went through the process. Yeah, it was really hard to watch my dad die like that. And you guys have been fucking awesome. My name is Ben Bankas. I love you guys. Thank you, Toronto. Good night. St. Louis. Oh, I'm so happy to be here after I had to fucking hang out with those f***s over in Kansas City. We love Travis. Oh, shut the f*** up, man. No, it's nice to be here on the outskirts. It's a good, safe distance. When you found out I was, he's coming to St. Louis, he's not going downtown, is he? Was he out of his fucking mind? No. Close by. Thank you I know a lot of you drove in from 30 minutes away to here. Y'all drove from Kansas City? Well, there you go. There was a lot of traffic?
We love Travis.
You love Travis? Yeah, I know. With his girlfriend, or are they engaged now? What's it? Fuck Taylor? Oh, yeah. Swift. World record for the flattest ass this side of the Mississippi. No, it's, obviously, I mean, Travis Kelce might be a homosexual. Not, like, obviously being attracted or whatever, her, but, like, having to be around that all the time, like, at a certain point, you're gay. You're like, where's Taylor? Shut the fuck up, What's he getting? One blowjob once every 2 months? On her private jet? That doesn't even feel cool. Yeah, I got my dick sucked on her jet. You're gay, dude. You're gay. It's great. It's great to be here. I've had to deal with some nutcases recently. I upset a bunch of people, mainly like young women who are lost. You know, I've upset this like community of young women. They're like the post-abortion, you know, right? They like had 3 abortions and now they're angry at me. I'm like, hey, listen, I didn't kill those babies, bitch. That's the thing. Like, if you encounter a liberal and they go, well, I've had 3 abortions, you're like, well, that's, you know, do you ever think that's what's making you fucking upset? I think you'd be a lot happier with 3 kids right now, to be honest. You'd be smiling, doing a picnic. Instead, you're at fucking, you got a sign, you're standing in front of an ice facility like an idiot. Morons. Some, you know, some people messaging me, they go, you're peak incel comedy. Which, you know what incel is? Involuntarily celibate. I have children. Like, when they say that, I'm like, I wish I had been celibate because I'd be fine. But it's this weird thing that women are like, you'll never get my pussy. And it's like, well, yeah, I don't want it. It has so many STDs in it, you don't even... Like these young whores, they think they're like, you know, they're like, well, look at my face. Don't you like that? It's like, yeah, but there's, you know, pimples in your pussy, so I don't think you've been fucking ran through since you were in high school. So they ruined their lives, and then they saw one of my stand-up clips, and, you know, they were like, I'm upset. And it's my fault. So now I have to, now I have to parent them. They're in my DMs going, you're an incel. And then I go, well, you're a whore. And which is better, having a clean dick or a dirty pussy? I mean, give me a... But I like the comment when people go, don't quit your day job. Because they never heard of it. They don't know who I am. They're just, they're like 22 years old on TikTok. They see me going, yeah, trannies, retards. And and their brains explode and they're like, what the fuck? Don't quit your day job. And then they can keep looking into me because they become obsessed, and then they notice I have a following. They're like, well, fuck you. And the new thing that these kids are saying is they go, your fans are all old. Which is like, well, yeah, old people have money. Who do you think's paying for your fucking phone bill so you can send me that crazy shit? Mom and dad, probably just mom. Assuming no dad. If you have a proper dad, you're not, 14 on your cell phone watching my videos going, you fat pig. Right? He's taking you to do something, golf, hockey, football, something interesting with your life. But if you got no dad, you end up, hating Ben Bankas. I can't stand it. This idea that, this new generation, they're like the first generation of young people to think that their parents are, too offensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never was like that. It was always the parent that thought that the kid was, when rap, it started with Elvis. Remember, Elvis came out and parents were like, oh, that's horrible. They're dancing, and then it was rock music, and then it was, rap music, and oh, these kids are. But now the kids are and they're looking at the parents like, why would you even go to that comedy show? Don't you know that he's problematic? It's like, yeah, well, you're problematic too, but I don't kick you out of the house. It's my new favorite term, problematic. They go, he's problematic. What the does that mean? Like, what does it actually mean? And what it means is basically if you're a loser and your whole life is sucked, then when you watch my thing, you think about killing yourself. So I think that we should all be a little more problematic. That's a badge of honor. Problematic, but it's only from one side, right? If you're right wing, you're problematic. But if you're, if you're dressed up as a woman, doing a pride brunch for fucking 4-year-olds, that's somehow a solution to something. I don't know what that is. That seems like a problem to me. Weird. Mentally ill. Half the country's like legitimate mental patients. Like all they do is call people on the right. They go, "You're a fascist. You're a fascist," and like eventually it's like, okay, well, all right, get in the camp. We're fascists. Fine, you're right. You're not allowed to be gay anymore. Get in the fucking van. You like that? Yeah, you taunted us for too long. Now we're actually doing it. We're going to tell everybody, we're fascists. Except this time we're working with the Jews. It's going to be a lot worse. There's no trans soldiers in the IDF, I'll tell you what. Can't stand these people. I don't know what all these videos where people, people make these videos where they go, I couldn't afford, groceries today and shit. And you're like, fuck you. Like, what are you even getting at the groceries? Like, if you can't, like, we've all been, a lot of people who have money and have accomplished things in life, we've been poor before, and we had to figure out how to get rich, and we didn't fucking make videos about how poor we were. So I just paid my car insurance, and I guess I'll just not eat. And it's some TikTok whore. You're like, oh, you could probably suck a dick for something. You're gonna do that later. Remember when Trump got elected? All the woke women, they made those videos going, we're not gonna have sex for 4 years because Trump's in. Yeah, how long that lasts? Like 30 seconds, you sluts? I was doing no dick for Trump, and then I got drunk, and then I sucked a Republican's dick. Then I found out he was a Republican, and then I reported it to police. I'm a good person. So gross. It's so fucking just the utter, like the insanity of saying to a Democrat and going, look, let's take St. Louis, for instance. How long's a Democrat been a mayor of St. Louis? For 30 years? How many? 60 years. Okay, now 60 years ago, before that first Democrat mayor, St. Louis was nice. So if you were to use logic and reason, and you go, well, why do I not feel safe to walk on the street in this city? Does it have anything to do with the leadership? And if you ask a Democrat, they go, no, it's Republican. And then you go, but the city's not Republican. The city's run by a Democrat. Well, we're making progress. With what? How many bodies we can stack up every year? And what progress? And you can't explain that. You go, look, Trump's in, everybody gets more rich and everybody's making more money. Democrat in, everybody's poor and it sucks. And then they go, no. You show them stats, you show them statistics, you look at it doesn't matter. So again, sorry to say it, concentration camps. We tried reasoning them with them. The scary part about that joke, and obviously it's a joke, but the scary part about that joke is that the left actually wants that for the right. So it is kind of like we kind of might have to start planning before they do. Because they keep making videos, they go, so when Trump finally does get out of office, because eventually it will happen. They all say, eventually it will happen. They're so excited, you know, and then they can finally, you know, whatever, do their third coming out of the closet. It's like renewing their vows for gays. They just, I'm gay again. But they're waiting for Trump to get out of office, and then they make these videos and they go, because when he's out of office, we're gonna have to do something about the people who voted for him. They say things like that, for real, and that's not a joke. But mine is funnier, because I go, you know, the concentration camps are gonna be inclusive. They wouldn't do that for us. They wouldn't, you know, they wouldn't put right-wing people in concentration camps and let us have, like, you know, Make America Great Again flags in the camp. But we'll do that for them. We'll let them have the pride flags up. You know what? In the concentration camp, we'll even give them free health care. How about that? 100% free health care as long as you stay within the walls of this death camp. We've ordered several machines from Sweden to the suicide pods. And we'll just play Ben Bankas stand-up clips on loop. We'll just play those on loop. And you can decide. Is it harsh? I mean, it's, yeah, I mean, you know, this is the thing, is that freedom of speech is, you know, it's only good if you use it properly. Like the left, they, you know, they'll be like, you know, I'll block people because they'll just start commenting like an animal on like 300 posts. Just, yeah, and they'll just like block that person, right? And then they go, well, why you believe in freedom of speech, but then you block people that you don't want to hear from. And I go, well, yeah, I believe in my freedom of speech. But as far as how I run my Instagram page, I'm a dictator. I've thought about, you know, something. I got a weird message about, you know, you should kill yourself, and then you click the woman's profile, and it's pediatrician. So obviously, you know, I called the clinic, and no, I didn't. But I looked up the number. I did. I was gonna do it. But it's like, you know what? The way I thought about it, I'm like, I don't want her out of work because all the kids that she probably, you know, sees are all fucking kids of loser liberal parents. And I want her to trans all those kids so that we don't have any more of those people. In that way, I'm pro-trans. If we could make every single liberal trans, this will be the last generation of these losers. We can do all these kind of experiments in these camps, is what I'm saying. Free trans therapy at camp. No, look, I make a lot of jokes. I like things, you know, I'm not hateful. I like white people. Oh, fat lesbians are ruining this country. They really are. The beginning of every problem in this country starts with a fat lesbian woman. Like fat lesbians, like they could watch a rape happen, and like if the guy was an illegal immigrant, they're like, well, he didn't know any better. He wasn't raping me because I'm a fat fucking bitch, but. That's why we were trying to promote body positivity. We wanted everybody fat so there'd be less rapes. There's always another, it's like, we don't want to stop immigration. How do we cut down the rapes? Make these women fucking fat pigs. Make them unrapeable. Transition them. Do whatever you fucking have to do. Get them on fucking testosterone. We gotta cut down these fucking illegal aliens raping. Oh my God. Yeah, it is, I don't know. It's, the hijabs and the... I've never seen a hijab and it made me happier. I've never showed up to the airport and been like, oh, good, they have hijabs today. I was worried it would be good-looking white women in Lululemons going to fucking Salt Lake City, but no, just a bunch of fucking, I hope they're fucking self-deporting. That's what I think anytime I go to the airport and I see fucking people I don't like. See, it's not racist anymore. I just don't like them. I don't know. The hijab, it really is the COVID-19 mask for brown people. Because it's a religious statement, but it's also a political statement. Wearing a hijab, right? It's a religious statement, but it's a political statement. And it's the same statement that the fat lesbians wearing the mask have. If you see a fat lesbian in a mask and a Muslim in a hijab, both of them are pro-mass immigration. That's... Both of them are like, yeah, let them in. And my problem is, I'm not racist. I'm only racist against people if you weren't born here. If you see a brown dude and he's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't see race. I hear race. I hear it, I smell it. But I don't see it. I see an Indian guy, and I go, how are you? And he goes, now I'm a racist. Because I don't like it. But here's my message to the woke people is, in terms of the Indian immigration, if you see what they're doing in our rivers, you understand that I'm not a racist, I'm an environmentalist. All right? I'm trying to conserve our environment. I feel bad when for Indian people who aren't, who are just Canadian, and then they see if a new video gets leaked on 6Buzz of an Indian family in a fucking Humber River. The grandma's washing her pussy out. And dad's catching a salmon at the... There's some white guy on the side. Fucking salmon aren't in season, buddy. You gotta go down to Canadian Tire and get a license if you want to fucking... Their 8-year-old son's just like, I'm going to dump garbage. Just fucking... just dumping waste. But the Indians, they're better than the Muslims. I gotta admit, There's no, like, they do a little carjacking. The Indian, not as much terror attacks, more like fucking car. And the Indian car thieves, worst car thieves. Like the worst, because I'm like a fan of car thieves, I grew up watching Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage. Good white car thieves, That their whole goal is like, this is the most rare car in the world, and we're gonna come up with this huge plan and distract the cops, and we're gonna break into the Porsche dealership, and we're gonna drive it out, and nobody's gonna notice, and the Indian guys are like waiting in your driveway to steal your Toyota Corolla. They're like, oh, he has Honda CR-V, very, very valuable. That goes for 30 grand in Algeria. I'm going to ship it there. It's crazy how shitty the most stolen car in Canada is a Honda CR-V. How many of these Indian guys are stealing a Honda CR-V, and before they get to the docks in Montreal, they're like, maybe I could do a couple trips. Maybe I could do a couple Uber Eats orders. Okay, maybe there's time for one more. It's just that noise, that Uber noise when there's another trip. Then ding ding. Oh, so tempting. That's like when you order an Uber and it says it's in one car, but it shows up in the other. That guy just stole that car. And he's like, oh, there's a... All right, whatever. Yeah, the fucking Indians and the fucking... It's stressing me out. It really is. And it's, the liberals did this to us. But thank God they legalized weed, because otherwise I couldn't handle this shit. Right? At least they fucking gave us weed before they fucked us in the ass. But liberals don't even smoke weed anymore because they're such fucking pussies. Like liberals legalize weed thinking we'd all, smoke it, make everybody trans and gay. But instead we smoke weed and we're like, we have a real immigration problem in this country. Now I'm paranoid. I'm just high as fuck, like, fuck, there's another one. Fucking ever. No, it's... We probably need a war. Like, people are like... We need a war. Maybe, I don't know maybe we go to war with the natives again or something. Oh, the tricky indigenous. It's interesting because the indigenous are not, they claim that they don't feel they're part of Canada. They claim that. I mean, I also agree. But that's on their mission statement. If you read about like the indigenous movement and everything that's happening right now with the reconciliation, they do not see they see themselves as First Nations, self-governed. They got their Iroquois passport. They can go to one other country. Can't exactly go to Brussels with an Iroquois passport. But they personally don't. They say that they're not part of Canada. And then I'm like, so why do we have to fucking see your shitty art everywhere? Like, just what we need, more indigenous art. Everybody loves that. Every subway station's a fucking retarded fish, fucking 2D illustration from 3,000 years. Yeah, they were great. You know what they never built? A subway, though. You never notice that? Is this their land, too, under here? The indigenous now claim the land of TMU, formerly Dundas. No, but look, I got in trouble for making a joke about indigenous, and then my PR person was like, maybe we should talk to an indigenous person, to like kind of learn, educate myself and all that fucking bullshit. And so I talked to an indigenous person for an hour, and now I actually hate them. Before, I was joking around. Then I listened to them. The guy's like, we don't feel like we're part of Canada, and that joke is actually hate speech under the charter. I was like, under which charter? Canada's? I thought you weren't fucking Canadian, motherfucker. I'd say whatever the fuck I want.